Okay, here we go with our second to last video about the subjunctive. Very exciting, I'm sure. This video is going to talk about the uses of the subjunctive to talk about something that is uncertain. So anytime that you are saying that something is not happening, that you doubt something will happen, that it is not possible, or denying that it can happen, these are going to be subjunctive sentences. So first we're going to start off with a review of what you already know. So remember that we need three things for a subjunctive sentence. First, we need two separate subjects. Second, we need one of those indicator verbs. And third, we need K. So we have this little equation that you've seen before and you'll keep on seeing. We have the first subject. Then we're going to have a verb of hope, recommendation, and now we're adding doubt to the list. So verb of hope, doubt, or recommendation, and that verb will be conjugated in the indicative mood. Then we have our K, we'll have our second subject, and then the next verb will be conjugated in the present subjunctive. Remember that we're only working with the present tense for now. So here's a list of subjunctive indicators. All of these are going to indicate to use the subjunctive in the second clause. So we have es imposible, which is it is impossible. Es improbable, which is it is improbable. Es posible and no es posible, both of those phrases will bring the use of the subjunctive. No es probable or es probable is the same. No es evidente, it is not evident. No es cierto, it is not certain. No es verdad, it is not true. And es dudoso, it is doubtful. So all of those are impersonal expressions, just like we reviewed in the last portion of this. So all of those are impersonal expressions that are expressing uncertainty or doubt. Then over here, we have our verbs that are going to indicate doubt or uncertainty. So dudar is to doubt, negar is to deny, no creer, to not believe, no pensar, to not think, and no estar seguro de, to not be sure of. Now, if you're a girl and you wanted to say, I'm not sure, you would say no estoy segura de. Okay, so make sure we keep our adjectives agreeing. Here we have some example sentences and some example sentences where you don't use the subjunctive. So our first sentence, no es verdad que el subjuntivo sea imposible. It is not true, so that's expressing doubt, that the subjunctive is impossible. So sea is ser in the subjunctive. The next example, it's just what we worked on before, where we have an impersonal expression, es posible, but we don't have a K or a second subject. So es posible aprender el subjuntivo. It is possible to learn it. Now our second group, los entrenadores no creen que tú corras rápidamente. The coaches don't believe, so that is denying that it is true, que tú corras is the subjunctive. The second sentence, los entrenadores creen, this is saying they believe it. And if they believe it, for them it's true. So anytime we see creer, that is not going to tell us that is the subjunctive. No creer, absolutely. You're denying it. However, creer is saying that you believe it. So if you believe it, it is true. And then here we'll use the indicative. Here are some of the verbs and impersonal expressions that don't express doubt. So since these don't express doubt, you're going to use the indicative afterwards. So es verdad, it is true. Es cierto, it is certain. No hay duda, there is no doubt. No es dudoso, it is not doubtful. No dudar is to not doubt. Estar seguro de is to be sure. Creer, to believe, and pensar, to think. So we saw that example with creer on the last slide, but let's go look at some more example sentences. So here we're using the indicative after the que because these sentences express certainty. No hay duda que tenemos que aprender mucho. So there's no doubt that we have to learn a lot. That is stating a fact. Es cierto que la clase de español es fantástica. It is certain, it is true that Spanish class is fantastic. And no dudo que ustedes van a descansar este fin de semana. I do not doubt that you all will rest this weekend. Okay, so there we go with our second to last installation with the subjunctive mood. So you'll have some activities to work on after seeing this, and remember that I'm in the Meet if you have any questions.